When the assassins sang, it really doesn't matter if I'm wrong, I'm right. They put their finger on the ultimate triumph of hypocrisy, which is to masquerade as paradox. The Ayn Rand Club's legitimacy is precisely indicated only in its insistence that any legitimacy attached to it is inherently illegitimate. In the reading of hypocrisy as paradox. However, reality has to intrude. The rabid claim that I'm insignificant, that's what they put in the script. Yet, the faintest delight they take in making me the centerpiece of their storytelling device belies that they ever took me as insignificant. And once you concede that I was used as a special case in a scenario by these felons of Hollywood in the entertainment system we call media, you also realize that I have been put into a separate reality where all the things that we consider normal and all the laws that usually apply are voided in favor of misrepresentation. Accordingly, you're not supposed to be allowed to ask, what was I doing in D.C. with Reagan's attorneys the day he claims he was shot? You're not supposed to ask why me, of all people, got hit from Alpha Centauri with a storyline about John Lennon. Why did these two macabre things take place in a script, the author of whom was never arrested and remains among the leaders of the investigation? So, let's review some things from the evidence file. Here's Orson Welles saying, the cell door opened, that's all there is to it. They let him escape, in my view. And then in a different moment, a different movie, he did see you. He thinks I'm dead. And here we have Reagan under the U.S. over a swastika where it says rather us and a bust of Hitler with Errol Flynn of Laurel Canyon where Houdini lived. These signify a super story which is masquerading as an occult statement. Fourth dimensional warlord operation from the extremists of weirdo biblicism in the fundamentalist apocalypse machine that has been built by the deranged ever since the start of the Cold War. It's sad to hear the people I have tried to discuss this with will hear nothing of it. So let's look at what they offer. They wanted said that John Lennon was not rescued because of a pathetic American, and he serves as a martyr, and thus his power structure should be allowed to martyr the victim of this play, this put on. But what the evidence tells us is something very strange. That John Lennon was involved in this. That he pulled a Houdini. That it was all thought of and arranged by publication companies beginning in the First World War. They were just waiting for the time to be right. And they wrote in their script, only two people would know. Only two people would know. In other words, it's an us or them zero-sum fight between those who wrote the script and pulled Lenin's Houdini and the victim of government operations that are deceitful, secret, illegal, cult-like, deranged, organized, and enjoying criminal underworld syndication.